And a gracious good morning, fellow Earthlings. Gray skies, but chances of rain are down on this Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
How are you, Miss
We
Maggie?
need our beads. Why did we forget our beads?
Well, there's some over there. I don't know whose those are. Fat Tuesday is the last excuse, I think, to have a party in New Orleans, isn't it?
Yes.
Fat
You
Tuesday.
party it up today, because then tomorrow you give everything away and you go back to being a good little boy and girl.
Or be a better boy or girl than you were before.
Have you ever been to a Fat Tuesday celebration?
No, no,
No.
no.
Okay.
They have those? Except in New Orleans?
Yeah.
I didn't.
In college,
I've
it
been to
was
New
like, whew.
No.
Remember drinking Hurricanes, and then it got fuzzy from there. But it got a little fuzzy, but
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Call your designated driver, huh?
Oh, this is when you walked everywhere. No one had cars.
You didn't
just
have a
walked.
car.
I mean,
You
I
know-
did, but I definitely wasn't driving it.
I hate it. I'm in mourning.
Why?
Oreo, you know, they're so clever, Oreo, the stuff they come up with.
Right.
They're discontinuing one of their flavors. Do you know what it is?
Butterscotch.
No, no, I never tasted that.
No,
one.
they don't have a butterscotch
It's
on it.
red velvet.
Oh,
It's
and
gone.
you like a red velvet.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure I ever had it. My favorite was the mint. I think it's still around. The green.
Red velvet is like, it's good. I like it, but it's like the carrot cakes and
Well,
the.
but carrot cake's good.
It's all right.
Well, but let's see what else.
Like if you're gonna have a cake, I want something with like flavor and
Oreos
charm.
here.
I know, but you see how like you said Oreo, you said red velvet, I think cake, and now I'm on to cakes.
Yeah. Well, this is also National Pancake Day. There'll be a deal at IHOP. I don't know what the deal is.
We've done this before. Would you rather a pancake or a waffle?
I prefer waffles.
Me too.
But they sell them both at IHOP. Man, I got a gift card for my birthday.
Aren't you
from
special?
IHOP. Yeah,
We can go there after we go shoot our special after today's show.
that's right. Our Remarkable Woman
Yes.
winner will be revealed
Yes.
Saturday, I believe, right? With our special
March
broadcast.
the 7th.
Well, you might find this odd. We put syrup on pancakes. In England, that's not the #1 topping.
What do they do? Patrick Sapp. Hello.
Who is that waving at us?
Patrick Sapp.
Patrick.
Old Clemson.
Oh, look at it.
Old Clemson player.
There you go. Go out for a pass. Anyway, what's the favorite topping for pancakes in England?
Blueberries.
Lemon. I don't know how. Lemon, sugar is second, and then they put syrup on them in England. I don't. What would lemon be? Lemon sauce?
Are they like taking it and
Donut.
squeezing it
It's
a little
not
bit? Wouldn't it
syrup.
make it?
Lemon, then sugar, then syrup's #3.
I wouldn't mind whipped cream and strawberries.
They do that too. I don't know. It's funny. Pancakes are odd. I can eat some, and I have a symptom sometimes after I eat them.
Of like,
Nausea.
you know,
Nausea. I
maybe
don't know
put
what.
too much, or maybe it's the bread. See,
don't
I'm
know what
weird.
it is.
I was talking about this with someone the other day. So you'll have some things that, I mean, you'll eat and not even care about. You know what I mean?
But you keep eating and don't stop.
Well, kind of like calories, schmalories, whatever. But then when it comes to like pancakes, it's like, eesh, I'm not going to waste my calories
On a
the
pancake?
pancakes. Okay, so what I was comparing it to was like sometimes how you spend money on stupid things, you won't think twice about it.
Impulse buy.
Impulse, but just you know, something stupid. But then, okay, I was up. This is when we were flying, going to Colorado,
Yeah.
and the lady comes by and was like, "Oh, would you like headphones?" I was like, "Yes, please." She's like, $2. I was like, "No, I'm good." Like, that was the limit, the $2 headphones. But I just spent 19 on something
It's
stupid.
funny.
It's
Yeah,
like, what?
I
Why
know.
does your brain work
So-
that way?
And you notice the way they place things in grocery stores. What is always at the checkout?
Oh, the candy.
Candy bars and
Or the oil
Soap
white
Opera
things.
magazine.
Do you ever have the oil white? I always get those. I'm like, oh yeah,
what?
I need those. These little things that you put on your face to make you not greasy looking. Look next
No,
time.
I don't
next,
look for that. I look for Hershey bars
Look
and
next
Mr.
time
Good
you're
bars.
at Target, you'll see it. You'll see it, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I should probably get one of those.
Speaking of candy, though, Krispy Kreme will be delivering on February 29th.
Okay.
But now here's the deal.
Yeah.
It's got to be within a 10-mile radius, Krispy
Okay.
Kreme, and there's a $5 delivery fee.
So you better
But
off
Krispy
just
Kreme
going.
will deliver February 29th. That's Leap Day, as you know.
Oh, I was like, why the
Leap
special?
Day is the 29th. What is that, Friday? I don't recall when it is.
Today's the
It's this
25th,
week.
so whatever 4 days from now is. Saturday.
6, 7, okay, well,
Ish.
anyway. But don't you love that Krispy Kreme?
Were you okay, so 2 questions.
Yeah.
Number one,
I
it
got
was
it.
in the middle of the afternoon, so you may not have been home. I was watching it at work. Did you watch any of the Kobe Bryant memorial?
Just a piece. But it was very nice. Very emotional. His wife. Yeah.
So, I mean, she has to be like the
and,
strongest lady ever.
Who is it? Magic Johnson that cried and cried and cried.
Jordan cried.
Michael Jordan.
Which was
Then-
not funny, but a couple years ago, remember his team lost and you just see him crying. So he had like the Jordan meme for like 4 years. Whenever anything sad would happen, they put it up of Jordan crying. And so now he's like, great, I'm going to be another meme for 4 years because he was just boo-hooing.
It was very humbling. Yeah.
But one of,
Must have been a really nice guy.
like, yeah, just his work and just everything.
And they're suing the helicopter.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Crowd,
That's you
but-
do what you got to do. But
Yeah.
one of my favorite tributes came from one of the college basketball player named Sabrina. She plays from Oregon.
Okay.
And this is like a name that you've got to hear because she was like. Kobe was like her idol. They were friends. He would go to her games.
Yeah.
She's a senior at Oregon. Last night, okay, back up. In the morning, she went and she spoke at his benefit and then flew to her game. They were playing Stanford.
Right.
Okay. She was, 5 rebounds away from setting the record of the only college basketball, men or woman, to get 2,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 1,000 rebounds. And she got it last night on his memorial on 2/24, which everyone that follows him knows that is like special.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean,
forgot
just
about that.
chills, like just
Yeah.
so cool.
It all came together.
All came together. And
is
she had the
nice.
flu. I'm like, this lady, she is definitely had that Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I got you. I like
For
it.
sure.
I
So
like
there's
it.
your little women's basketball facts for the
Well,
day.
Here's a fuzzy, feeling good story. The
Tell me.
janitor for a school, Memphis,
Yeah.
takes 3 buses to get to work every day. Now
Hmm.
the school, I think, did it. They sponsored a GoFundMe page
Yeah.
to buy him a new car. They raised $45,000.
And they got him a car.
He'll have some left over. Maybe he can buy a
Yay.
bus.
That's awesome.
That's what he's
That
done.
is so good. See, you're a good person. Sometimes good things happen
I'd
to you.
like to think people are naturally good, but
They are.
I'm not always sure.
People are naturally good. Sometimes you
I
just go
like to
through
think
bad things.
Well, should we bring Jamarcus
Let's bring
in?
Jamarcus
with our
in. So
question of the
Jamarcus
day?
and I can clash. I'm in red, he's in salmon. But that's
Sponsored
okay.
by Spinks.
Yes, they're making
Yeah.
life easier. Jamarcus.
I mean, this is fuchsia. Let's get it
Oh,
straight.
not salmon.
It's
My bad.
fuchsia.
My
it's hot pink,
bad.
buddy.
I
It's
love it.
Pepto-Bismol is what it is.
Whatever it is, I love it. And I need to know, and I bet I know what your answer is going to be. What gets better with age?
Cheese and violins.
What gets better with age?
thought
Some
you-
people's looks get better with age.
Right?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's true.
I look back at 7th grade
you're
back and I'm
looking at
like,
me,
ooh.
so-
Good. I'm just saying, most people when they have that more
He
seasoned
was
look.
looking at me.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
Sorry.
The season of the I thought for sure you were going to say wine.
wine does get better with age. It
You know
does.
what gets better with age?
It does.
Stress factor, disposition. You just.
I just think
pick
how we deal
battles
with it.
more the older you
I
get.
think, yes, it's
How
right.
we deal with it changes as we get
But
older.
there's some
Yeah.
things that you have zero patience for. Back in the day, you're like, oh my gosh, that used to not bother me. Now you're
Isn't
like,
that funny?
Yes.
It's like the little things bother you sometimes more than the big things.
Right.
And that doesn't have anything to do with age.
I think what happens is,
What
thank you for
happened
coming
was-
to my TED Talk. But
Yeah.
it's basically like when the context of our lives, we kind of realize that some things just don't matter as much and we don't freak out as
Yeah.
much about them
Well,
as we do anymore because it's just, hey,
And you've had more life experiences
age has,
to compare
has
things.
weathered us a bit.
I tell you something doesn't
Yeah.
get better with age. Eating string beans, green beans. That
you
just
gotta
never
make
improves.
them the right way. A little garlic, a little butter, a little, I mean like a lot. And then
Yeah.
it's great.
A lot of butter
So,
Yeah.
to get that
so
stuff
Jack, maybe
in.
instead of eating like string beans inside of the thing, you just put it in a casserole. That's what we learn.
Oh,
We
well.
learn
Yeah.
life hacks
You
as we
get
get older.
anything down
Slother
with
it
enough,
with some,
you
know,
put enough
some
fried
soup and some
onions
fried
or
onions.
cheese, you can get anything down.
It's good.
Ain't that the truth?
Here's your
Yes.
trivia question. You remember Barbie doll's boyfriend Ken?
Yep.
What was his last name?
He had a last name.
He did.
I thought it was just Ken doll.
Yeah, Ken Doll.
But
Right,
he
Ken.
had a
Barbie and
last
Ken
name.
doll.
Barbie and Ken. I miss my little skipper. That was her. Okay, we got a fun show coming up. I cannot believe it's already been a year for this, but it's the biggest and hottest fashion event in Greenville. We're going to tell you what's in store for Greenville Fashion Week. Miss Megan's been working so hard. She'll give us the scoop coming up.
Plus, it's National Heart Month, and we already learned so much this month. Still to come, we're going to talk about heart imaging technology and how they can detect problems before it's too late. Some good life-saving information coming up.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, Appliances, Electronics, Bedding, Furniture.